What's up, y'all? It's Papa was cracking. It's D. About to react to this chick's movement. Several people told me to react to this whole academic situation because he's dissing Los Angeles. At a time like this, how trifling can you be? How low can you go? You know, I get LA is a topic of conversation. Everybody got something negative to say. But right now, when people have lost their homes, some even lost their lives, and, you know, people out here trying to pick up the pieces and get their shit together, and you up here got something negative to say? Excuse me? What? Anyway, let's hear what he got to say. Let's watch.
Oh, nah, we got a full court press, you guys. DJ Akademiks is officially being watched 24/7 by Cali people. Now, this right here is what we call being in a pickle. Months after Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef ended, it seems as though DJ Akademiks has chosen a side. Any artist or any music coming out from the West Coast, it seems like Akademiks is doing his best to shut it down. Now, obviously, after Kendrick just destroyed your mans, people from the West Coast are definitely...
This is so embarrassing. I've never seen a man ride a dick so long and so hard. Ever. This is crazy.
Using this moment to take a victory lap. And if you try to do anything to stop them, best believe they're going to be on your head top. Now, on top of getting backlash for exposing LeBron James for allegedly cheating on his wife, which, by the way, was completely out of pocket, a couple days ago, a clip of Akademiks talking about the LA fire.
So that's what we about to talk about. That's crazy. Let's backtrack a little bit. But I even spoke on that a little bit as well. I mean, obviously, I'm not presenting no actual tea and no details, but I reacted to that video where the screenshot was leaked where Drake implied that LeBron is cheating on his wife. But I don't know if Ak confirmed it or was like, yeah, I heard this and this is the tea I got. So I am very curious what he had to say about that situation, because I mean, I made a little slick comment too, but I didn't give no details.
A couple days ago,
and I obviously don't know any of these people. He knows these people, and he's like in, you know, these industry circles. So, you know, it's like you say something, people are like, wait, but Ak is around these people. He probably telling the truth. He probably know. I don't know anybody. I don't know. Well, anybody famous, I'll say. So all my tea has come from, like, you know, anyway.
Akademiks talking about the LA fire went viral. Not only did Akademiks say he doesn't care about the fire in LA, but he also went on to double down and call LA a shithole.
LA fires, I don't even know what
that's so disgusting.
on the West Coast, but what it just reminds me is that California's a shithole. Not gonna lie, shithole, completely.
Now, whatever you believe in politically, now just isn't the time to criticize LA. They're obviously going through a lot. People are losing their houses. People are...
He should be fucking grateful. Isn't he an immigrant? Okay? You an immigrant. You over here. And I've heard him even say before, oh, I love America, so I'm so happy to be here. This is the greatest country in the world, da-da-da-da. But you want to get over here and show your ass and talk shit and shit on our cities? Our people? That's what you coming over here to do? You better stay in that fucking basement or wherever you record out of. I know he has a big house, so that's not shade. That's not shade at all. If he is in a basement, because it's dark. It looked like a basement. If he is in a basement, I'm sure it's a, you know, $20 million house or whatever the fuck. Good for him. But the point is, you stay in there. You stay in there because you do a lot of this. You talk a lot of shit. But you coming over here after you've been talking shit, it's not the best idea. Okay?
Also being displaced. Now is really not the time to criticize, nor is it the time for any political banter. So people from LA were not feeling those comments from Akademiks.
Yeah, eat a dick.
Specifically,
with the other
Glasses
things that you're
Malone
eating
and
a lot
Problem.
of.
Last night, these two guys were on stream with AD at Community. Make sure you guys go check out their videos. They called up Akademiks and demanded an apology from him for the way he was talking about LA.
And do all his own. Do all of it. First off, you should apologize to all of those people that you disrespected in that fire. And then y'all can talk about some music. But you gotta do better. You can't be mad. Like, all of the stuff you're doing, man, just look crazy. Like the shit you doing with LeBron.
He would have never said that if Drake didn't lose to Kendrick Lamar. Like, he now has, like, this vendetta against, you know, all of California now. And it's so pathetic. You're a grown man riding Aubrey's dick that hard. He don't even acknowledge you or fuck with you like that. So you ride so hard for a man who don't even care that you exist. He don't even care about all the dick riding that you've done to benefit him. He don't care. He gonna go on XQC stream. He gonna go on, whoever else Aiden. He gonna team up with all these other people who are around you, who you cool with. But he don't even fuck with you. So for you to be going this hard for that man is a mental illness. It's a mental illness. This is past just content. This is a mental illness.
All that shit just unplayer, dog. Like,
if you want to talk shit about Kendrick, sure. And you want to use that for content, sure. Talk about Kendrick all day. But to be like, oh, fuck LA, I don't care about the fires when people have lost everything. Like, thousands of people have been displaced. Thousands of people are homeless because of that. That's just such a fucked up and cruel, evil, thing to say.
Man, I know you doing your
to your audience, your large
audience. You don't
audience.
gotta be unfair about it all, dog. Like, this shit real.
Wait.
Whatever that man is doing, whatever he doing, is his business, and it ain't none of y'all business, Like, y'all gotta stop doing that.
All right.
That's not cool, and it ain't fair,
So, all right, listen with you. I'm actually really shocked that the West Coast is taking, like, Kendrick. If we want to talk about Kendrick and Drake, that's two rappers. That got nothing to do with the West Coast. I've not seen not one artist that has really benefited from Kendrick supposedly being Drake.
Talking about?
So when I hear people talking about the West,
to do with the West. It has everything to do with
how?
the West.
But we haven't seen another artist but Kendrick. We haven't seen another one.
To do with the West.
But we haven't seen
You don't
another
need
artist.
to. You won't see another person. You won't see another Drake because of somebody from Compton.
Ooh. Let's talk about music. Y'all didn't switch it to the fire. So y'all want to talk about the fires?
Yeah, because we're talking about what you said about.
Yeah, because that was the original conversation. This all started because of what you said about the fire.
We can't have a conversation if I start addressing the fact that the West Coast is still musically relevant, and then y'all say, "Well, what about the fires?" Like, hold on, what are we talking
No, that's
about?
not.
Because that's what we called about,
Okay,
we
all
called about the
right.
fire.
So let's talk about the fires first.
He
Okay.
talking about the fires.
All right. So let's talk about the fires.
He's a grown
Hold on,
man.
let's talk about the fires, then we can move on. Because I do
Well,
have.
first you should hold on. Apologize to the people, bro. That's it. Like, start there. And be like, look, G, I don't like y'all politics and politicians. I lean right, whatever it is.
Let me tell this.
You don't gotta talk
The
about the
person
entire
that should
city and the
apologize to
state of
y'all
people
are y'all
that's going through.
politicians.
Yeah, I think he's a Trump supporter for sure.
The politicians
for Trump.
in
But
California.
first,
Gavin
the people,
Newsom
though,
set that up.
like
I'm
people
sorry.
that drive their
Hey, Gavin Newsom put y'all in that position. I would be
Yeah,
mad about
but
governor
listen,
too.
cool.
You don't even live here. You don't know what the fuck is going on. Because Trump said some shit, you eating it up. You eating his dick too. And worried about what the fuck he's saying. It don't mean it's fact just because he said it.
Problem, but I'm saying you.
And this is just so dangerous and irresponsible to spew this ignorance to his very large audience.
You gotta be more
Y'all voted
responsible.
for him. What you mean that's his problem?
Bro,
Y'all
you black
voted for
first.
him. Y'all voted
And this
for
still
him.
isn't an excuse to say, oh, I don't care about people who, was in the fire. I don't care. What does that have to do with anything? You're deflecting.
You black first, bro. You gotta have a little more taste about what you doing, bro. You a black man.
Yeah, no, I'm a
You
black
act like the
hold
white
on, I'm a-
niggas.
I'm a
That shit
black
ain't
man.
fly, bro.
Wait, I'm
It
a
ain't
black
fly.
man, but if y'all put somebody in power to put y'all in that position, I'm sorry.
Hold on. I listen.
No, you talking about the initial
The
thing
people, bro.
to the people for what you said you didn't care about LA.
That's such a dumb mindset, too. I've also seen people say this about Trump. And they're just like, oh, whatever bad happens to America, that's on y'all. Y'all voted for him. Not everybody fucking voted for him. Are you stupid? So the people who didn't vote for him, you're saying fuck them too? You'd be like, all y'all voted for him. No, that's not how that fucking works. I think that's so
when it came
dumb
down
to
to the
say.
fire, people losing their lives. This ain't the government. This ain't the people. This is literally the people of Los Angeles. The people that watch.
Support your platform too. They lost their houses. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. Like, nah, bro, that's the bro. I got homies that don't have nowhere to live right now. Like, right this second, bro. Like, right now. Black men, black family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Start with that just so people can hear that you actually got a
Hold on.
soul.
and then we can go to the music shit, because I can't like
All right,
music.
hold on. So I've been trying to address it. As I said, for the people who are actually affected, of course I care about those people.
No, you don't.
I still believe, with all due respect, and I know y'all live there, California's a shithole, politically and everywhere else.
And then he's just regurgitating the same talking points that he sees online. He's a bot. Because that's the main talking point of every fucking bot. When California is one of the most beautiful states, if you knew any fucking thing, you would know that. You're saying California as a whole. If you want to say LA, then, you know, I understand people might think that, even though that's also not factual. But sure, but you can say that if you want. Think of downtown LA and I'm scared of Rob, of course, that's their talking point. You want to say that. But to say California is fucking crazy. California is gorgeous. Do your research and look some shit up instead of running your fucking mouth. Him and everybody else. Because y'all know nothing. Y'all don't even live here. A lot of y'all ain't never even been here. You've been here for 2 seconds. And because you see a couple images on fucking Shade Room and on Twitter, it's like, oh, yep, that's what it is. It's like this shithole. Y'all are so dumb. Why are people so dumb? Why is the world so dumb? It blows my mind. Every time I get online, I'm just like, y'all are so slow.
It's the reason.
You know how huge California is? How would you know? Oh, the whole state is a shithole. It's what?
Why every tech company.
And I feel like a lot of people who live in California are happy with living in California. That's why they're here. That's why our state is so fucking overcrowded. So it's so interesting that people have so much shit to talk about California when we are at max capacity. It's so many people who live here. Our freeways don't get arrests ever. So if it's so horrible, such a shithole, and everybody hates the policies and the mayors and this is so terrible here. Everything's dirty. It's a horrible place to live. Why are there so many people here? There's so many people here. They won't go. They won't leave. They won't leave. And new people coming in all the time. So what are y'all talking about? I hate y'all.
The reason why Donald Trump is back in office, because all that's of the things his buddy. That really affect you guys, that's
what he voted for. Let's talk about it.
Is people have said they're not with it. Now, granted, I don't want a black man to lose their house, to be homeless. No. So I'll say that like unequivocally, right? I don't want somebody who is African American or somebody who is from an inner city to lose their home. But California. What y'all don't, maybe because y'all can't see the forest from the trees, everybody looks at California as that's been exactly what's been wrong with the entire nation, from politics to everywhere else. This is why you're seeing the weak policies, the weak politicians, and all of the weak shit happening where people are getting robbed all the time. You have all these governors who can't even prevent.
I've never been robbed. I don't know anybody who's been robbed. Well, I got a couple like cousins and shit who've been robbed, but they rob other people as well. They like in that life. Okay, they don't count. I don't know any normal, regular people who have been robbed. It's not, people just getting robbed all the time. He's just like regurgitating these same like weird talking points that are on Twitter and online that people like to circulate that are not rooted in fact at all. And it's really sad and it's so embarrassing as well. You don't even live here. How can you say what's happening all the time? Because you saw a fucking tweet about it, you read an article about it, and now it's fact and it is representative of the whole state all the time. It's just such a very dumb mindset. Like, what, am I in the Twilight Zone? Just hearing some of these people talk, these videos I'll be reacting to, I'm like, y'all are so dumb. And I'm not even acting like I'm the smartest person in the world either. But I mean, I did graduate cum laude in economics. But, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm this super intelligent person at all. But I can recognize that y'all slow and y'all stupid. I can recognize that. I got enough common sense and intelligence to recognize that. And it's embarrassing.
They could have done easy legislature to make sure that the whole place ain't burning down.
We are black. We people that run this state, this city. I don't care about none of those people.
You want change.
Again,
I'm setting my empathy.
It's not about change though. It's about you being more responsible, because people do look for you to be a reasonable voice. And sometimes you get out of hand. And it's because you just don't have consequence. But I'm saying, as a man, bro, you should actually be okay with apologizing to people.
No. As I said, I have the empathy for the people. But I think California is a broken place.
It starts with, hey, I'm sorry.
Well, those are the people who are being affected. What are you talking about?
Sorry, I care about your plight. I have an issue with the white people running the government.
Well, here's the thing.
You know
Wait,
who you talking to. We ain't talking about no Gavin Newsom on your site. We don't go to your site for no Gavin Newsom. We don't go to your streams for Gavin Newsom. We don't care about none of these politicians on your stream.
You're putting out just ignorance at this point because you're saying, well, we don't care about. Listen, I'm sorry, my brother. I live in America. If you think, hey, listen, whether you think about, listen, I've covered every inner city. I've covered every inner city in America. The majority of the reason why we see crime this and third is because of who's running the shit. So when you're saying, just pray for this and pray for that.
Person is running the shit, right? It don't matter which one of these white people running the shit. It's going to be the same thing for black people that been here, right?
That's not true. That's not true. Again.
It is true, right? If you don't believe in systemic racism because you're not from here.
So now, so now you're calling these California fires that I've looked on the news and it seems to be affecting more affluent neighborhoods than more inner cities. You're saying that this is a racism thing. Come on, bro, stop it.
I'm not saying this.
Nobody ever said it right.
Now, throughout this whole stream, Glasses Malone was definitely fed up with Akademiks. These guys did not agree on any points. They eventually went on to talk about Drake and his UMG lawsuit. That conversation really went nowhere because it was two different conversations from two different perspectives. And of course, if you guys watch Akademiks, he definitely trolls people if he doesn't really respect you like that. He knows how to talk in circle or move the goalpost so you never really get to a point. Now, remember when I told you guys early on in this video that a lot of people from LA were actually pissed off with Akademiks' comments about the fire. Now, Snoop being an OG in the game, somebody that Akademiks respected, here's Akademiks' response when Snoop Dogg asked him about his comments.
I was telling him, I said, yo, I see that took some of my comments out of context. First and foremost, we all love Snoop. The second thing is, first we want to let everybody know, prayers to anybody.
Now you stuttering.
If they're being affected by
Shut the fuck up. You better have security when you come here.
Los Angeles and the California area. My comments was meant to say that I don't like the leadership in Cali, and I think that's where I think that a lot of problems is happening from. But overall, Snoop, we love you and I love you, so. You know what I mean? I can't believe you're on my line.
Well, the feeling is mutual, nephew. I just want, like I say.
But now, if you're Akademiks, you have to be extra careful, especially if you plan on going out to Cali soon. If you got somebody like Snoop Dogg calling in to address you about some comments you made about LA, you can only imagine that the people that live there also share the same sentiments. You don't have to hate anything that has to do with LA or Cali.
It's a lot of YNs here with nothing to lose. And they see you, it's lights out, buddy. So it's best that you watch your mouth. You talking about certain places, not very smart.
Just because Drake lost the rap battle. It's definitely giving me shades of when Akademiks was covering Chicago. Only difference this time is that Akademiks actually has people from LA, like Wack 100 and AD, who he respects, and they also hold him accountable for his words. You guys get in the comments below.
This is just sad. It's embarrassing. I feel like he's kind of spiraling at this point, and this whole Drake versus Kendrick beef has really exposed his true colors, and he just looks so corny. He doesn't look like a credible source at all. Like, I feel like he was respected to some degree, in the hip-hop media space. But now it's like, what are you doing? You're just kind of ruining your brand and looking crazy because you just have this, anger towards Kendrick because he beat Drake in a rap battle, and because you're mad at Kendrick, now you're mad at LA, and now you're mad at California, and you have all of these disgusting things to say. It's really sad, but whatever. This is how he wants to present himself. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.